I've seen some really interesting automation around monitoring the costs before and after a change in the environment, right? So you have kind of a baseline process that you're always doing, and you're looking for that. And this is in in some ways a kind of a form of anomaly detection, but it's more specifically tied to engineering activity and change, right? Before everything was running at a certain steady state in terms of cost. We do a deployment into a staging environment, for example, and you measure the difference between that. And from that, you can extrapolate that, hey, on deployment, this change in the environment is going to increase our costs by 20%. So now you have to think, well, where's the waste coming from that? Well, it could be a simple amount of like kind of focusing on the efficiency of the code that was written, or the application development choices, or how that compute resource is being used, or maybe the workload is just changing from an IO bound to a more CPU bound workload, and you have an opportunity to start exploring different compute types. Maybe Graviton will offset some of those costs, right? So offsetting that waste in the future, and in applying automation to kind of manage this, so you don't end up wasting dollars that you didn't have to. The same way you might think about those commit, overcommitted versus undercommitted, two different kind of forms of waste as well, in terms of like the engineering decisions that you're making.